consider how. This is from the other side of the mirror. You see, I can clearly see why I convinced myself to become everything I thought you needed. Was indeed drove to the deep end, but I see now how it didn't even matter if I succeeded in deceiving myself. Had every reason to conceal my secrets, but I didn't. And now I'm here forgiving myself for how I had been treated, never appearing like I mean it when I confess my every feeling. You just didn't take me serious at all. Guess I should have never cut him off. This was back at the time when it was just easier to believe in. If it was meant to be, I told myself you belong to me now. Isn't that your reason for leaving? Told me once you thought of me as just one of those regular flings, cause we ended before we began. I knew you cause of one of your siblings. I was starstruck and maybe even persistent, cause your name to me meant the one. Leon is what you go by. As time went by, I never tried to cut ties, cause you told me once it just wasn't the right time, even though indeed I was probably the right guy.
Oh, how fate had been cruel, in the end wasn't meant to end up here with you. Oh, how fate had been cruel, in the end wasn't meant to end up here with you. Oh, how fate had been cruel, in the end wasn't meant to end up here with you.
I guess I'm just glad that we tried. I realized that's why for the longest I carried you inside in my heart. That's where you resided. You didn't completely climb my advances. You decided it would have been considered to string me along. You were just trying to hold me down gently, and this right here is my method of coming to terms with what did happen. Let's skip to the part right before you did part. When we sat on the porch and talking, rushing was deep. I admit I wasn't ready, no willing to keep my distance. When I was finally told this was it, if you remember, I did fight it. I hated the fact that you brought up the point that we would eventually both meet new people. At the time you was all that I had. There was no girl I would ever consider as being your equal. That was a blow to my ego. Leon, you shattered my pride. Took me time to get you out of my mind just barely, cause Leon, you're one of a kind. I'm fully reminded of how not being with you has defined me. But I've almost gave up on destined love. It's been tough to cover up the scars that you yourself inflicted. I was the victim, I've been afflicted with trust issues. I've waited weeping but grief-stricken. Haven't found a reason to believe in if it's meant to be, it'll be. Cause I've resigned myself to concealing my pain as if it's weakness. I won't ever let you see me like this.
Oh, how fate had been cruel, in the end wasn't meant to end up here with you. Oh, how fate had been cruel, the end wasn't meant to end up here with you. Oh, how fate had been cruel, in the end wasn't meant to end up here with you.
Now I'm literally visiting our old text, cause that's all's left just to process. How to feel this void, it's more of a vortex. Memories of the one I worship, that's next to my mind. The dimension that was never another that I took to present to my goddess. I had only the right intentions when I thought yes, this must be my level, but it's okay that the bone before it should end up being you. Don't forget, it's only getting harder to be fully climbing back up the ladder. I'm counting 12 years has passed to think it'll be over, but alas there's been no progress. But the memory of you stood the test of time, and as much as I tried to protect it, was it all worth it? I'm beginning to wonder what sort of spell was I under. Cause look, on the outside I'm looking alright, but inside I'm roaming no light. Why don't I just die if it means I revive in the afterlife? To be with you who share my plight. But that's precisely why I gotta put an end to my depending on whether I needed your love to try to complete my own journey. You're some kind of addiction and it's not healthy. I'm not just sad but I'm broken and lost, so I still in love with your ghost. How come I still think you're ever so heavenly? If I'm ever to rid myself of you, I've got to do like corpses do when I'm done with this song. Please somebody bury me, 6 feet is the only way I see fit.
Oh, how fate had been cruel, in the end wasn't meant to end up here with you. Oh, how fate had been cruel, the end wasn't meant to end up here with you.